My name is Matthew, and in this very short video, I'm going to show you how you can host your website. Okay, you're going to be getting a free subdomain and free access to your WordPress site. Okay, so in my last video or my previous video, I actually showed you how to host your website locally using your system, but the downside to that is that you will not be able to access your website on the internet. But with this method, you'll be able to access your site on the internet, and you can actually share it to your friends, your family, and all, and let people see what you're doing and your progress and all of that. So not to take much of your time, I'm just going to go right into it. So you just come to this site here. All right, and once you hear, it will open up for you. So what you want to do is you want to click on get started. All right, so you just go through the registration process here, but the first thing I will tell you to do is that you should sign up. Okay, if you have a Google account, it's just way faster to just sign up with using your Google account than going through all of this. So depending on what you want to do, for me, I'm just going to sign up using my Google account. All right, so for me, I think I already have one account here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign out. I'm going to sign out, then I will connect with a new account. So for you, if you have not really started this whole process, it will just prompt you to this page where you're going to be choosing the account. So I'm going to be going with Zipflight Studios. Yeah, so it's going to prompt you to fill all of this. So it's the same process initially. So if you don't have a Google account, you just go through the other process where you have to just fill in the details there. So just put in your information and make sure you accept. No, I don't want to receive marketing communication. So are you an agency? Yes. If you're not, you just click on no. So for this, I'm just going to click on no and click on agree to their terms and conditions. So you could do as go, you could try to go through the terms and condition, know what you're actually accepting before you accept that. So that being said, the next thing I want to do is we are here. So we're going to click on create site. And what we want to create is a WordPress site, okay? All right, so just give your site a name. So for me, I'm just going to call it Zif. Then you're going to choose the region. So I'm going to go with the United States. Then click on continue. So just make sure to allow the deploying WordPress process run through, and we'll get back. Right, so the whole process is completed. So this is going to be like one of the longest process you're going to go through. So just make sure yours can actually go through this process. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to visit our dashboard. All right, so one thing you notice is our account has actually been successfully created. So you could do well to just check out the updated review of their terms and condition. So there's no need to go through this quick tour. So now, first thing first, everything has been created for us. Okay, so we could actually see visit development site and site admin. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click on site admin. Okay, so it's going to open up in another tab virtually, but we could go back here. I want to show you something before that. So we have your development process, we have your test, and we have your life. So the first thing you want to do in this thing, you in this process is you want to go through the development. You want to develop your website and see how it is and all of those stuff. Then you could come to your test and run a test of the site before you actually go live. Now, the development process don't also mean that your site will not be visible on the internet, or people will not be able to do that. It doesn't mean that at all. So I just want to make sure I put that information out there. Now, if you want to build a brand, you want to build a full website, okay, I'll advise you not to go through this process, because you don't want to build your full business house on this type of foundation. Okay, this whole process, this whole using a subdomain and free domain and all of those stuff, it's just to help you grasp how WordPress work, and give people a feel of what you can actually do as you're starting up as a WordPress developer. All right, that being said, we're just going to come to the next tab, and we're going to go speak English depending on the country you're in. So if you understand any other language, you could actually do that. So the next thing I'll do is go down and click on continue. So here we have to put in our site's name. We're going to put in the username, and for this I'm just going to do my zip, and I'll just put in user as my username. Then make sure to save this password somewhere. Okay, it will come in handy. All right, so you fill up your information. Don't forget your username and your password. Then we're going to click OK. Also, lastly, you have to put in your email address. So you're just going to put in zip. Make sure you put in the right email address, because if you don't put in an email, you'll be prompted to come back to this. So the email also comes with a double check. Okay, so make sure you're putting the right email address, so that when you have an issue or you come across something you need clarity on, you'll be able to get it via your email. All right, that being said, let me just put this. All right, so don't do this, please. Don't discourage from search engine, except like I said, you're just running a test and you just want to see how it goes. Then you can actually do this. So the next thing you're going to do is click on install WordPress, and I'll have to save this here. So I click on login. So remember, you have to put in your username and your password. Okay, so click on login. And wow, so welcome to WordPress. So this is how your WordPress dashboard is basically. So if you want a guide on how to go about WordPress, I have few videos. I'll put them in the description, so do well to just check that out. Meanwhile, I'm just going to show you the front end of this site. Okay, now you could see this is our site. Right now, we could just copy this link here. Okay, this just the link to our site, right? So to show you that other people can actually access, you can actually send the link to other people and they can access your site and all. So first, let me just go to the front page. I did not do that. Yeah, so so you could just clean this up here, and so this is actually the front page of the site. Okay, so you could send this link to people, um doing, probably if you worked on one or two jobs and you want people to see how it has gone so far, you could actually send it. So just to confirm that, I will open an incognito tab, an incognito tab, and I'll paste this here and click on enter, and you could see it will actually open up. So this is the process of hosting your site for free. Okay, you could actually use it to host a site for free. Do well to check out the terms and condition. Do well to get more information about this, and I wish you the best in your WordPress learning process. Thank you. My name remains Matthew, and this is If Light Studios. Don't forget to subscribe, please, please, and please. If you found this video helpful, please do subscribe. Have a nice day.